Hello, I am Lenzo Yoon, Global CEO of BTS Entertainment. I'm honored to be invited as a speaker to an event with such a distinguished history, like South by Southwest 2021. I think that this festival continues to be more important and relevant each year because it keeps looking for ways to change with the times. Industry and business are the same. It's important to have this forward view and strategy that cuts across the limits of time and space. Today, I will share with you how BTS read trends and look forward at each critical moment. I hope that BTS' story will give you some insight into the music industry and especially into the today and tomorrow of the K-pop industry. As a boy, I loved music. I wanted to know more about electronic music, listening to I Like Chopin by Gazebo, and spent my teens and 20s engrossed in the countless ways YouTube reinvented themselves. Not many people know this about me, but I used to be a professional musician very briefly. My dream was to perform in front of tens of thousands. A far-fetched dream. But the dream came true 20 years later. It came true with our artist, BTS. BTS went on a dome tour first, then an arena tour, and then a stadium tour. They are nominated for a Grammy Award. Who thought the day would come when a Korean artist would be called by some as the Beatles of the 21st century and be part of the world's greatest music award? People all over the world listen to K-pop the way I and millions of other people who love music listened to pop in my days. Where did this incredible change come from? K-pop evolved in Korea over the past 30 years. Countless companies, producers, and artists contributed to its development. When I first entered BTS around 10 years ago, many large Korean labels and artists were trying to enter the global market. BTS was not one of those companies. While it had many talented artists, it was a small company with only moderate success, and things became harder. The physical album continued to lose power, and media was turning digital. I thought we had no choice but to change. We stopped everything and decided to look hard at ourselves. We asked ourselves what we are doing wrong and what we need to do better. Then we asked another question, not what music will people like, but what does music mean to people? And what's the role of the artist? We found our answers in these more fundamental questions: music and artists for healing. We made it our mission to provide consolation and healing to people through our music and artists. Our focus became content and fans. This was the backdrop for the creation of BTS. We didn't want BTS to just be shining stars. We wanted them to become artists who can tell their stories through music. We wished they could engage with the fans person to a person as equal partners in being a positive force for each other. We never planned to make them global artists. We just felt that being in tune with their contemporaries was most important. When BTS was getting ready to debut, the world was becoming digital. We focused on the possibilities of new media, which we knew would become a bigger part of our fans' lives. We thought that in this new environment, content will be more important than the brand of the channel. We started to create our own content. This content became the link connecting our artists with the fans.
진짜 이거는 숙제의 현장이구나.
바로 위에 있는데 지금 와.
공연을 할 때마다 그냥 아미분들한테 새로운 모습들을 보여주고 싶었었던 것 같아요.
근본적인 이유 이것도 잘해야 되고 막 실수 없이 막 그랬었는데 때로는 힘들고 때로는 뭐 아무도 못하고 울기도 많이 했지만은 이런 순간순간들이 다 저의 중요한 순간들인 것 같아요. 무대 위에서는 알 수 있어요. 난 이렇게 사랑을 받고 있구나. 더욱더 좋은 사람이 될 수 있게끔 만들어주신 분이에요. 행복하셨으면 좋겠어요. 저희만큼 저희보다 더 행복했으면 좋겠어요.
Now, they are loved the world over in many forms, from short clips, variety shows, documentaries, reality shows, and more. These are all used by most entertainment companies today to engage with their fans, but back then, this was a new formula. And in fact, people did begin to consume more content through online platforms than traditional media. Together with K-pop, our content spread across the world through YouTube and social media. K-pop is full production. It's made complete by music, performance, fashion, music videos, communication with fans. Rich in these elements and topped with visual appeal, K-pop found love around the world. The number of K-pop fans rose especially quickly between 2015 and 2018. And interest in K-pop continues to grow as more people fall in love with it. With live streaming, new markets are being discovered. K-pop is evolving this very moment. There is unlimited potential for growth. We led these changes and introduced new technologies from early on, but there was something else we made sure we didn't forget. That a digital world could make people feel more isolated, lonely, left out. The need and wish for human empathy and emotional connection would become more powerful. So we felt that the biggest goal of the technology we used should be to make these links stronger. This is our goal that hasn't changed from the day we predicted the possibilities of new media and began creating digital content to this very day. We became more sure of this with COVID-19 and the separations it has forced onto us. After the global pandemic began last year, we had to cancel the BTS World Tour. We turned instead to online concerts.
어서와. 방방코는 처음이지?
우리 연습실 다 내 say what 내 춤이 다 내 say what say what
We used AR, XR, and other cutting-edge technologies to create sites with more impact. We employed multi-view and 4K technologies to create delivery with more power. One area we focused on was linking the show with light sticks at home. We programmed the system so that if you turn on your light stick at home during the online concert, it pulses color in tune with the music, just like at the show in person. And the fans loved it, sharing their photos on social media of enjoying a concert in their own homes and rooms. The technology itself is not complex, but it was indispensable to give fans the joy of taking part themselves in a concert. They could feel the connection of being linked to others who share their love. This is our priority, content and fans. Fans are the core of the music industry. The passion of fans is the engine that drives the industry. When fans form a network, their power expands even more. Cheering and supporting their artists, they can even use the power of their connection to solve important problems. We can see through ARMY, the BTS fandom, how fans create significant social and cultural changes. We must respect fans and treat them as companions in our growth and development. Each era has different types of fans. Who are the fans of the 2020s? They want to be involved, to experience things. They want to feel that they are driving change. They want self-growth. They are in control, rightly and confidently, demanding the high level of content and services that deserve their time and effort. The industry must innovate to meet these higher demands from fans. Innovation starts with finding what's inconvenient and improving. The artist and great music are, of course, the most important in the music industry. But also important is solving problems that present a barrier to the fan experience and offering new ways and experiences of enjoying music. That's why Wicked is now focusing on the how to enjoy. For example, last year we released Learn Korean with BTS for studying the Korean language. we saw fans not being able to fully enjoy artist content because of the language barrier. Offering a solution to make the fan experience richer is our philosophy in action. We unveiled the BTS characters Tiny Tan. Fans met characters inspired by the images and behaviors of the members of BTS, finding consolation and healing in brand new ways. We recently released a game titled Rhythm Hype. The game lets you play to the music of BTS, Tomorrow by Together, and ENHYPEN. To make sure that these experiences can be enjoyed by everyone, we have our global fan community platform, Weverse. Fans across the world communicate and connect here across borders, languages, and cultures. Weverse is the pipeline for all of BigHit's content, but also a place where fans across the world become creators themselves as well as consumers of content. It's where K-pop can grow and spread even more. These are the variations of music that we create. We believe that this is how we can realize the true value of music by being an even closer part of the daily lives of all fans. So far, I talked about the choices we made at Big Hit to become who we are today. Can you picture Big Hit tomorrow? You might think our path is unusual for an entertainment company. Ultimately, our future will be providing all services for your lifestyle based on music. Our foresight and choices changed the market. Once, we learned and worked hard to catch up to market leaders. Now we are walking a path untrodden. Big Hit is getting ready to expand our presence in Japan and the US. We are not just trying to expand on our success. We believe we can create industries and technologies that no one has yet seen. When people talk about the global success of Big Hit and BTS, they call it a win from a small country in East Asia, or the new normal. I am proud of being able to show our own unique and dynamic energy. The world is made of unlimited diversity. This is another way of saying unlimited potential. Unique cultures come together and interact to make them all evolve more. Sometimes we have a new culture. New things go beyond industry and culture to enable the progression of human life. I hope that there will be more new normals. I hope there will be new markets, new stages. BTS will also continue to challenge ourselves to keep redefining the global entertainment ecosystem. Thank you.